room keeps breathing after the phone goes black. No one has to leave for a place to feel empty. I made a home out of unfinished messages, half-lit screens and cups beside the bed. The city hums like it knows what I'm hiding, every window awake except the one in my chest. I don't call it sadness, it doesn't move that much. It just sits in the hallway, wearing somebody's touch. I am not alone in the way people say it. There are voices in the walls, there are names I never play, but the silence knows my number and it rings without a sound. I keep answering the air like someone's coming back around. There's a coat on the chair with the shape of a stranger. There's a song in my mouth that refuses to start. I count the little lights on the ceiling at midnight, like they might rearrange into some kind of heart. I don't need a rescue, I wouldn't know what to do with hands reaching in from a sky I never drew. I am not alone in the way people say it. There are voices in the walls, there are names I never play, but the silence knows my number and it rings without a song. I keep answering the air like someone's coming back around. Maybe loneliness is not a room but a weather. Maybe I have lived under the same blue pressure for years. If I disappear tonight, leave the light on low, not for anyone else, just so I know. I am not alone, but I am untranslated. All my quiet little storms keep arriving unnamed, and the silence knows my number, still it never says a word. I keep breathing with the walls until the morning blurs. The room keeps breathing, I breathe with it too. The lights are off, but my body keeps the voltage. I close my eyes and the room stays awake. There's a small machine inside my jaw, grinding names I never said out loud. My shoulders hold the shape of every hour I carried home without knowing how. The ceiling turns into a quiet monitor, counting all the things I didn't finish today. I'm not falling apart, I'm just running too quietly, like a wire in the wall that forgot how to sleep. I am electric, tired, too awake to disappear, too conversations, coffee gone cold and a screen full of blue. The morning keeps asking for a person I remember, but I left that person in a train station queue. Every breath arrives with a little delay, like my chest has to ask if it's allowed to stay. I don't need more time, I need less noise inside it, less proof I survived, less smiling to hide it. I am electric, tired, too awake to disappear, too worn out to be honest about what brought me here. There's a storm with no weather moving under my skin. I keep calling it nothing, so nobody comes in. If rest is a country, I lost the language at the border. If sleep is a river, I'm standing beside it, holding all my clothes. I don't want saving, I want the room to lower its voice. I want my bones to stop taking notes from everything I couldn't say. I am electric, tired, but the night is getting slower. The noise behind my eyes is losing its shape. Maybe I don't have to vanish just to feel less real. Maybe I can lie here and let the dark unseal. The lights are off, my body lowers the voltage. I close my eyes in the room, let's go. Let it stay. I stopped asking the room to become another room. I let the night sit down where it was. There's a weight on the blanket with no name attached. I used to push it off like it didn't belong, but it knows the shape of the hours I survived. It has slept on my chest for too long to be wrong. The glass by the window keeps a little moon inside it, not enough to guide me, just enough to see. I don't have to explain why my hands are shaking. Some things are allowed to arrive quietly. Maybe I was not failing, maybe I was carrying more than a body was supposed to keep. So I let it stay, not forever, just tonight. I stopped turning pain into something polite. If the heart is weather, I can stand in the rain. I don't have to be better to be here again. There are words in my throat I don't make into music. There are doors in my mind I don't open today. I fold up the hours that ask too much of me and leave them beside the edge of the bed. My breath comes back like an animal trusting one careful step at the end of a wire. I don't call Yeah, but the room doesn't hurt as much as before. Maybe I was not empty. Maybe I was listening to too many endings inside one small life. So I let it stay, not forever, just tonight. I stopped turning pain into something polite. If the heart is weather, I can stand in the rain. I don't have to be better to be here again. I place one hand over the noise, not to silence it, only to say I know you are there. I know what you carried when I had no language. I know why you tightened around every prayer. So I let it stay, not forever, just tonight. I let the dark keep some of its size. I am not repaired, I am not erased, but I am not fighting myself in this place. If the heart has weather, let it pass through my name. I don't have to be better to be here again. I let the night sit down where it was, and for once I sit beside it. Almost morning. The dark did not leave, but it loosened its hands. I found a little air between one thought and the next. I woke before the sun with my name still heavy, but the ceiling looked less like a list of things I failed. There was water in the glass, there was dust in the silver light. There was nothing beautiful, and somehow that helped. I didn't become new, I didn't become brave. I just stopped asking my body to stand like a door. The room is still quiet, but not against me. For the first time in days, it felt almost ordinary. Maybe recovery doesn't arrive with music. Maybe it walks in softly and forgets to announce itself. It is almost morning, not enough to call it right, but enough to see my hands where I left them last night. I am still carrying weather, but it doesn't own the sky. I can breathe for a minute without asking myself why. The floor kept the cold from the hours I avoided. I put both feet down like signing a quiet treaty. There were messages waiting, but I let them stay unopened. Not everything needs the first blood of me. A bird somewhere outside made one unfinished sound and stopped like it knew not to rush the world. And I stood there listening to the almost of morning, to the soft little proof that I had not disappeared. Maybe being alive is not a sudden answer. coming back one shade at a time. I am still carrying weather, but I am not made of rain. I can stay with myself until the light learns my name. The dark did not leave, but it gave me some room. I found a little air, and I stayed there. Morning did not save me. It only opened the edge. A little glue entered the room and asked for nothing. I left the cup by the window with the moon still inside it, thin and almost gone, but not ashamed to fade. The floor remembered winter, but my feet remembered standing. One quiet agreement between weight and bone. There was dust in the sunlight, like something learning to stay. Not beautiful enough to become a sign. I did not call it hope, I did not make it holy. I only watched it move across the table. Maybe I don't need a brighter life today. Maybe I just need one corner of the room that doesn't ask me to disappear. There is a small weather turning under my name. Not a storm, not a sky clearing all at once. Just a softer pressure where the hurting used to stay. Just a little room inside my chest where I can place the day. Messages can wait, the world can keep its questions. I have given enough answers to doors that never opened. I touch the wall, like checking if I'm real, and the wall gives nothing back, but it doesn't turn away. Somewhere a train is leaving without needing me inside it. Somewhere a bird repeats one unfinished sound, and I am still here, not fixed, not great, but no longer trying to vanish perfectly. Maybe peace is not the opposite of pain. Maybe it is pain with somewhere soft to land. Place Small weather turning under my name. Not a miracle, not a song that solves the rain. Just my hands in the morning, just my breath finding shade. Just a quiet kind of future that does not need to be loud. I can carry the weather without becoming a cloud. Morning did not save me, but it stayed long enough. And so did I.